Shalom. All praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Kodesh. Double honors unto the apostles and elders of GMS, to the true leaders of Israel today, and salutations to all of the Akim who do this work in truth and sincerity, who are risking their lives and their freedoms to do so, as well as the scattered Israelites who come looking like the heathen, but are not, by with their forefathers' seeds who are Israelite men. The true name of the Most High is Yahweh, and his son's name is Yahushai. And the Lord's only chosen people are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, as we're the ones who suffer under the curses in the book of Deuteronomy. My name is Akalia, and this video is about the Mark of the Beast prophecy, which is the microchip. So here we have it hot off the press, posted today, May 12th, 2025, from biometricupdate.com. 50 in 5 DPI campaign adds Jamaica and Mexico. New entrance in UNDP initiative brings membership to 24. The 50 in 5 campaign, which is a collaborative effort aimed at helping countries of the Global South to design, develop, and deploy secure and interoperable digital public infrastructure, DPI, continues to grow in membership, with Jamaica and Mexico being the latest countries to join the initiative. Now, why am I bringing this out regarding the Mark of the Beast prophecy? Well, we know that the Mark of the Beast is the microchip, and the microchip is a form of technology. And the way the microchip works, it is something that is implanted into the hand, and then information is stored on it, which they intend to store all of your information on it, including your financial information, medical information, every single thing about you and your life, they intend to store on it. And what they need to do is to, well, it's also functioning as it is intended to function, where it is used to make purchases, etc., right? Or as well to even open doors and stuff like that. But with that said, in Revelation chapter 13 and verse 16, it says, "And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads." So that mark is referring to the microchip, okay? And the he that causeth all is going to be the wicked elite of Esau, Edom, who are these so-called white people, right? They are the Edomites and their forefathers Esau, and they are the ones that are in rulership right now. So their goal is to push forth this mark and make it mandatory worldwide. And that mark is a microchip. That's why it says, "He causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name." So they're going to cause the entire world to get it. It's going to be a worldwide event, and that unless you have the mark of the beast, which is a microchip, you won't be able to buy or sell. All right, which also means you just won't be able to do anything in society. You will be blocked off from all goods and services offered by society unless you have the microchip. That is where this is all heading towards. And how can I boldly claim that? Well, first of all, the prophecy says it, right? But also, as we're living in this world, as time is going by, things are revealed to us regarding the system and the infrastructure that's being built to be able to facilitate the usage of this microchip on a global, worldwide scale. So they're implementing their digital identification system, which is going to be something where when you do your research on it, and I do advise to do research, as proposed by the World Economic Forum, its intended purpose is to store everything about you, yourself, and your life about it. All right. And then they have the central bank digital currencies that they're developing, which is the new financial payment system, which is all going digital, right? So I mentioned digital ID, central bank digital currency. The entire system is going digital so that it can allow this microchip, which is the mark of the beast, to be used worldwide and to be used seamlessly, because it is going to be the main way to live in the upcoming future. And this is Esau Edom's NWO. This is, their plan. So with that, that's why I'm bringing this out, because this here The 50 in 5 campaign, which is a collaborative effort aimed at helping countries of the global south to design, develop, and deploy secure and interoperable digital public infrastructure. The entire world is going digital everywhere, okay? Because it says he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond. Okay, so it's going to be a worldwide event. And then also, we know it's worldwide. Just to add to it, Revelation 3 verse 10, where it says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. So all the world. The word world here is G3625, which is oikumene, which is talking about the inhabited earth. So it's talking about all the people on the earth. Okay, the inhabitants of the earth. All right, from America to Asia to Australia to South America and to Africa, all over. Okay, the four corners of the earth. And this hour of temptation will be when you're faced with taking the microchip, because they are implementing a system that is going to shut you out unless you have that microchip. That's the hour of temptation. Okay, so here it is, the system. Digital public infrastructure continues to grow in membership, with Jamaica and Mexico being the latest countries to join the initiative. Now, Jamaica itself, okay, has launched Jamaica's digital identity and Jamaica's central bank digital currency. So Jamaica is ahead when it comes to that, but what is lacking in Jamaica is truly a digital public infrastructure. It's very poor. It's extremely behind, extremely behind. So it makes sense that they're going to be they've been added to this. Okay, so it says launched in November 2023 by the United Nations Development Program, UNDP, the World Bank, and a coalition of civil society, industry, and government partners. The 50 in 5 initiative hopes to get 50 countries develop at least one component of their digital public infrastructure within 5 years. These two countries bring the membership of the campaign to 24. So let me click on this 50 in 5 campaign. All right, see what this is, or what they're saying about it. So this was from October 30th, 2023. The United National Development Program launching inclusive digital public infrastructure development initiative. All right, so I mean, to me, okay, let's read a little bit of this. It says DPI is a combination of digital tools such as a digital identity ecosystem. Oh, there it is. Digital identity ecosystem, digital payments platforms. Okay, I mentioned it already. The digital identity system, it's being developed by all of these countries worldwide. The digital payment platform, all right, they're moving towards on the central bank digital currencies, right, a digital payment system, and data exchange facilities, which make it possible for countries to deliver secure and seamless services to users. Boom, there it is. Don't even have to read anything else. All right, so it's right there in front of our faces, man. You know, there's not really much else to say, because the world is moving towards a digital system, and they call this the intelligence age. They also call it the fourth industrial revolution, right? And when I say they, I'm talking about the wicked elite of Esau, Edom, and their puppets that they send out to put information out there. And Klaus Schwab is one of those puppets, who I believe recently stepped down from the World Economic Forum for whatever reason, I don't know. But he has been a person that has been putting information out there. Like, he's the one that said that in 2016, he said that in the next 10 years, people are going to be microchipped. So now the year is 2025, next year is 2026, we shall see. All right, but regarding the fourth industrial revolution, which they also call the intelligence age, this is what he has to say about it.
The fourth industrial revolution will impact our lives completely. It will not only change how we communicate, how we produce, how we consume. It will change actually us, our own identity, and of course gives life to such policies and developments like smart traffic, smart government, smart cities. What we will see is that everything will be integrated into an ecosystem driven by big data and driven particularly by close cooperation also of governments with business, civil society. And this revolution will come at a breathtaking speed.
Yes.
It will be like a tsunami. And actually, it's not just a digital revolution, it's digital, of course, physical, it's nanotechnology, but
It's digital as well as physical. It's nanotechnology, right? And why is it physical, digital, and physical? Why does he mention physical? Because people are going to be merged with the technology by way of being microchipped.
it's also biological.
And biological, there it is. What is biological? Your biometrics, right? And your digital identity is going to include your biometrics, right? Your passport already has your biometrics. And so the microchip is going to have your biometrics on it by way of them transferring all of that data from your digital identity onto the microchip when the time comes. You see how it's all tying in together, how Yahweh Shemishai has set this thing up?
And so three dimension provides a particular force.
Okay, so it's right there, man, right in front of our faces. I'll finish the rest of this article. So it says, Jamaica's minister without portfolio in the office of the prime minister in charge of efficiency, innovation, and digital transformation, the honorary Audrey Marks said the move reflects the country's commitment to accelerating its digital transformation efforts, right? He just said what? Like a tsunami, right? I think he said what? At speed, okay? Because why are they moving so quickly with this? The scriptures say in Revelation chapter 12 and verse 12, therefore rejoice ye heavens and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. So the wicked elite of Esau, Edom, they know their time is short, so they're going to be accelerating this. And they're going to be accelerating this to the point where things are just going to become chaotic as well. All right. And, they have a motto, order out of chaos. So the chaos actually is going to be intentional. It's going to be orchestrated by them so that they can push forward with their agenda. All right. That's definitely one way to speed it up. Okay. And we know based off of the scriptures, they are going to be bringing death and hell to the world. Okay. So it's on its way. Jamaica Information Service reports that Marks made the announcement at the 2025 Caribbean DPI Summit, emphasizing that Jamaica sees itself not just as a beneficiary but as a contributor to the global movement around digital public infrastructure. The minister said the development of digital public infrastructure is expected to contribute significantly to the realization of the government's objectives under the Streamlining Processes for Efficiency and Economic Development Program. Speed, see? Speed, okay? Full speed. This is a Jamaican government initiative launched in 2016 with the aim of helping the government modernize administrative processes and improve the ease of doing business. When we implement secure, interoperable, and inclusive digital systems, we are not just using technology, we are rebuilding the very experience of government for our people and businesses. Let us work together, regionally and globally, to modernize our systems, empower people, and build governments that work better and faster for everyone. Jamaica started issuing its national digital ID at the end of last year, and is also developing a data exchange platform to streamline administrative and business transactions, which means, in other words, everything is just going digital. Let me see what this says here. February 14th, 2025, Jamaica operationalizing national digital ID with data exchange platform. Wow. Okay. And you know what? As many times as I do my research on this topic and constantly look for information day by day, it's just, you just don't get everything, you just don't get everything, but or find everything rather. But here it is. Okay, so don't need to read it. Basically, it's just everything's going digital so that the system put in place can be able to facilitate the microchip on a worldwide scale. Okay, so before Jamaica, Mexico also joined the 50 in 5 initiative to share its digital public infrastructure development experience as well as learn new ideas and best practices. All right, so Mexico is a part of it too. Mexico got approval for the creation of a biometric national ID last month. So there it is, right? So it's not just Jamaica and Mexico, it's all of these countries worldwide that are developing their digital IDs and are developing their central bank digital currencies. And they're all going towards this digital public infrastructure. Everything's going digital. Okay, this is the world where it's heading towards, and all of it is moving this way for the prophecy of the mark of the beast, which is the microchip. Okay, and so there's a warning from Yahweh Shemishai unto the children of Israel for taking the microchip. And the warning is that if you take the microchip, which is the mark of the beast, then you shall be destroyed. All right. Revelation 14, verse 9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh Shemishai, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb, who is Yahushai. So America is going to be destroyed by thermonuclear fire, but before that happens, Yahushua is going to return and deliver the elect from the four corners of the earth and the 1/3 from America. And then 2/3 of our people are going to be destroyed, and those 2/3 are going to consist of those of our people that take the microchip, which is the mark of the beast. All right, so as you can see, man, it's all in development. It's all in development from first world countries to third world countries. They don't matter. The prophecy states it very clearly. He causeth all. Salakio. So Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 3, and I'll finish it off. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, and what's the vision? These prophecies. But at the end it shall speak, and we're at the end of the rulership of the so-called white man, who are the wicked. All right, and the scriptures say in 2 Esdras, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. So at the this is the kingdom that is going to be coming to an end, and then our kingdom starts after. We're in that the final stages of the statue spoken about in the book of Daniel, right? But at the end it shall speak and not lie, and it's speaking very clearly, speaking louder than ever. I mean, the information that I just brought out, if you don't see it, you just don't see it, and that's just what it is. All right. And not lie, though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. And it's not tarrying, man, because it's moving forward. Now, how many years it's going to take? How much ever it takes, right? How much ever it takes, man. But the prophecies are going to be fulfilled, and it's close. So that's all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Shemishai, Bashim Kakodesh, Shalom.